Howdy, y'all. My name's Austin, and this is going to be my discussion number 2. So the first question that we have for this discussion is, am I the person in my friend group or family that makes the plans? And I'd have to say that's a double-sided question for me, because in my family, I'm probably not the person who makes plans really ever. That's usually either my mom or one of their one of the people that are older. So I usually just follow along with the plans in that scenario. But also in my friend group, I'm definitely one of the people that makes the plans. But I put that down to having that example from my mom and from my aunt and granddad and those kind of people. Um, Another reason that's the case is mostly because I like to have a little bit of control in what goes on. Um, if somebody wants to do something and it's not exactly what I want to do, I'll still help plan with that, but I like to have a little bit of control in how it gets done. I'm also kind of the person that's like, oh, I can only really rely on myself, so it makes it easier if I just step in and help plan because I know I can rely on my plan to be executed, whether it works well or not. It's going to happen. The second question that we have is fit or talent more important when it comes to staffing and selection processes and stuff like that? And I'd have to agree with a lot of the people who have already posted their discussions that fit is definitely more important than talent. Yes, talent is something that is incredibly important. If you can find somebody who's really talented, they're going to do great for your program, but it'll help a heck of a lot more if they fit your organization as well. The best example I could think of for this, being a San Antonio Spurs fan, is Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is was an incredibly talented basketball player coming out of Wake Forest when the Spurs drafted him. But what really made him the best pick for the Spurs, and what really set off the Spurs dynasty of, say, 20 years, was his fit in the program. He was a star basketball player, an MVP, a finals champion, a finals MVP, that would let Greg Popovich, the head coach of the Spurs, just absolutely rip into him. And it's that kind of attitude that all the other players on the team saw and took after. It made it a really good fit for the program and the organization as a whole. So that's the best example that I could come up with for it. Saw a couple other examples like the Patriots, where you have Tom Brady and Gronk are really, really good, talented people, but most of everybody else is role players where that they fit in the program, in the organization, and the style well. But Tim Duncan is definitely somebody that I look at and hey, yeah, he's talented, but he fit in that program well, and that's really what made it work.